5 working for me. Bitch, I know I'm a goat, like my logo jumping. Spent 50 on the watch, my wrist turn like.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Sky going up against the Indiana Fever. With
Teammate what? Oh, teammate cut the basket.
And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Young shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear, she is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Young shot is off. A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game, Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
The 3 ball. And the 3 ball is good.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge, pretty much always.
Howard
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is.
Holy fuck. Nosebleeds. Rail, high side, skybox. They put a lot of camera angles into this game. I mean, this year.
Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
outside Young. Banham. The three-pointer off the mark. Mitchell outside. Howard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Boston up top. Reese defending. Pass to Mitchell. And she drops it in from the low post.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
Outside Young. Ooh, she jams it straight down.
Well, there was some serious hang time there. Incredible athleticism on display with that dunk.
Man, that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't play like that.
The Fever with the lead. Boston outside. Pass to Clark, all alone. Cardoso with the rebound.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
Clock at 6. Boston sets a screen. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Banham. Now Carrington. Here's Cardoso. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Offensive 3 second. Who the fuck?
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell outside. Pass to Powers. Mitchell. Here's Turner. Back to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Fever on top. They're up by 5. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
So
Chicago trailing
young,
here.
nigga.
Out to the left wing. Young, guarded by McDonald. Back to Cardoso. And the shot goes in.
After starting the game off pretty slow, they've really come to life here.
Yeah, they're putting it together. Still trailing, though, but their offense, it's gaining some traction.
Here's Carrington. The wide open
Get shot,
is
girl.
on the
This
money.
is why I
like
put
seeing
you on the
Carrington
team.
pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
Boston outside. Back to McDonald. Just 5 to shoot. Boston outside. Shoots over Cardoso. The rebound by the Sky.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
They now take the lead. Timeout called the Fever. This contest is part of the Commissioner's Cup. The first 10 games against teams in your conference, 1 home and 1 away, count towards the Cup standings.
And the teams with the best records in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to face off in the midseason for a one-off final. Lots of prize money will be on the line, so I'm really looking forward to that.
The Fever trailing. Outside Cunningham. McDonald. Pass to Powers. Now here's Cunningham. McDonald. Guarded by Young. Boston sets a screen. Down low. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
And here's Carrington. Back to Young. To the wing on the left. Hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
We know basketball is big in Indiana, and man, do they love the Fever here.
This place is normally sold out these days, massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W. Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, she's the player they want with the ball.
Absolutely. She's such a reliable finisher.
Outside Cunningham. Boston up top.
I could have sworn I turned fatigue off. Change the radar. Which players?
Pass to Mitchell. Kayla Cardoso gets the board. Chicago in the lead. Young's shot is off. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Now here's Boston. Cardoso with the block.
Yeah, get used to that from Cardoso. He racked up 263 of those in college.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Clark outside for three. It's good for her second make.
What's some of this bitch getting?
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Outside Young. Pass to Cardoso. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Shoots the three. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sky out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Nice play. Give it up for the participant.
You was in Chicago, you would have made it. What's that? Oh, halftime show. Nigga. I ain't never seen a bitch hoop like this, nigga. They got Caitlin ass blocked.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And really an incredible game from Young.
You know, it didn't take long to see what type of game she was going to have today. She came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
And if you look at her shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. There is no reason for her to settle for anything less.
When the Fever won the 2024 draft lottery, I think everyone in the world knew who they were going to take, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she's already had a massive impact on the Fever and the league. On the floor, Clark's passing and limitless range are just tremendous weapons offensively. And then off the floor, I mean, I think the Fever might be the hottest ticket around the W.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Indiana with the ball. Here's Boston. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, the control Boston has off the dribble really sets her apart, taking it right down the lane.
Here's Young. The rim-rattling two-hand jam.
That's a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
That's a momentum builder.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum builder. Look, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, it can really fire up the entire squad.
Shoots it up. Chicago with the rebound.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Banham. She's covered by Mitchell. Now Young. Pass to Banham. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Banham, no good. Here's the Fever with the ball. A 4-point game. Here's Mitchell. And here's Clark. And here's Boston. Started by Young. And she comes up with the deuce.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
At one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort. Wow.
This team shit.
I mean, come on, that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense is just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down.
Oh, Angel.
Reese gets the
Oh,
bucket.
my God.
Not a big margin for them in terms of
Bitch.
rebounding, but it's enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Clark. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Clark. Let's it
That
go
bitch
from
pulled a
deep.
Stephen Curry.
Called in by Angel Reese.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Get a
That's
bucket.
in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. To hold the run. And a foul call on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
You know, it's rare to see players stick in the same place, especially in this era. So it's special seeing Kelsey Mitchell on the Fever.
Well, she went second overall to Indiana back in 2018, and listen, there wasn't much winning for Mitchell her first 6 years in Indianapolis, but she never complained, and the Fever have turned things around. Her efficient scoring, a nice lift to their offense tonight.
Pass to Boston. Here's Turner.
Back to Boston. And nice D from Angel Reese.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Sky foul. Young. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Bro, how the fuck are they in the bonus?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Cardoso. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding,
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
and they keep piling up.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Sky up by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
In 2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, for you soccer fans
You're
out
not
there, it's
fucking-
very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the
You're not
WNBA
fucking
regular
it,
season
son.
finals, but also a cup final. So there are 2 championships to win in one season.
Here's Young. The three-pointer is on target.
Her first 3 of the half, second of the game. Can she heat up?
Indiana with the ball. Down by 15.
Outside McDonald.
Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Powers. McDonald. And here's Turner. Six on the shot clock. Aerial Powers on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Young. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Manum's shot is good.
This is an incredible run.
Play me.
Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch. Shooting lights out.
Timeout called the Fever. To the middle. Boston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
A quality passer at her position. Howard enjoys finding her teammates in their spots.
Pass to Cardoso. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Clark. And the ball out of play. The Sky will have it.
Fucking defense. I knew it was a reason why I recruited her, bro.
And it's the Sky ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Picked by Reese. Here's Young. And she lays it straight in.
She's had such a steady hand. And I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple. Here's Chicago now. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this.
Oh, I passed it to the wrong person.
Clark outside Cunningham. Let's go with
She
a
made it,
3.
too.
And she's
I know she
good
made it.
on
That's
the
funny.
3 ball.
I
Here's Young.
Damn, I'm not hot no more.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Tried to answer back,
She
but
missed.
that 3 is off the mark.
She missed.
Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Carrington.
She was definitely supposed to make this.
Pass to Clark.
No steal?
Now here's Howard. A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to
Get my
get a
dirty
good
mom.
shot off. I just love that effort.
Mitchell with it.
4-5.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you know, you're cooking from your mom to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that'll wrap it up. Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the New York